Oh no. Hello there, friends. Welcome to stream. I have a 3D print going, and I don't know if it's super loud. Hopefully it's not gonna last much longer. It's like 90%, 95% finished, somewhere around there. It shouldn't be on for long. New chat! I don't know how new chat is. Is it super loud? Hang on. Will you stop defending the child? What's super loud? My audio? The printer? Sounds like it might be. How do I fix that? I could maybe just rotate this so it's less in the way. How much longer does it have to go? My chair's also leaning back when it's not supposed to. There we go. 3D printers in the back. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What are you at? It is saying 95% done. I can't make it quieter. It'll be done in like 10 minutes. I will just rotate the microphone a little bit. There. Now that'll fix it. Yeah, I can see the levels there. That is really loud. Let's see if I can fix that somehow. Filters. Good luck editing, loser. Won't be the first time I've had terrible audio to work with. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but I was staring at Discord, and the lock on the megaphone icon for the announcements channel on the Discord server kind of makes me think of Among Us. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. EQ, let's see. I should have a way to fix that. Your audio. Is it maybe it's mix bus? It is bringing everything up a little bit. I don't think I have a way to fix it. I'm sorry. It'll be done in like 5 minutes, and immediately I'll shut it off and it'll stop being loud. I will fix it very easy. So today we're printing the Deku Leaf, or printing. We're not printing. I'm not printing something else. I'm painting the Deku Leaf is what I'm doing today. Today we're painting the Deku Leaf. We're gonna make it green. I have the image pulled up on the side here. I am missing YouTube chat on the right. That's where it is. There we go. I guess let's just get right to it. There's nothing to prime it with. Thought it was a bit funny. Yeah, it's really offensive that it's out of the blue, Michael. I hate when things are random. That's a lie. Green. This color green that I have, this tube of, that I've rarely used, should be the right, like, color as a base. I'll do a lot of mixing with other colors to make it leaf-like. And it'll be good. Let's just get right to work on it then. Where do I even put this? Right here. Very nice. Very nice. I have a couple brushes here that should work, but I could also use... This one is not washed. Let's just get that out of there. And I'll use this guy. This guy's big. Big brush. We'll get right to it, I guess. Green time. How am I today? I'm doing great. Got a job. So that's great. Eating good food? I did. I had the rest of my leftovers from Easter. And I still got a little bit of a sparkling drink here. That was part of the delay as well, as I was trying to eat a meal before I started streaming, because I don't know how long this will take. I am getting paid, or at least I will be. Don't think you've ever seen a leaf with a vein sticking out, like what the Deku Leaf has? Well, okay. That's why it's a cartoon. You could hear it bubbling? You probably could, actually. Nah, it's not that fizzy. It's a couple days old after being opened. Or no, I guess it's not old. I opened it yesterday, and I couldn't reseal it because it's like a wine bottle, basically, so... Some of the carbonation stopped. Right to painting. Here we go. I will, kind of brush outward from the middle stem here. At least that's how I'll start the base. But I'm not gonna get super careful here. Alrighty, that's a really good color. It looks good. Stuff the top of paper towels. Gonna say a feast? No. No. From Feaster. Feaster Sunday. Easter Feaster. Excuse me. Stuff the top with paper towels. That's a good way to do that. I should have thought about that. I just put the metal, like, twist cap back on. Not like a bottle top, but like the wire twist on the side to keep the cork from popping. Your siblings have a 3D printer in their room, which is right next to yours, and it kind of rumbles through the walls a tiny bit. What a shame. Yeah, they make some noise. It's better to have like an actual place to have them that's out of the way. like here. Normally when I'm not streaming, this is a really good spot for the 3D printer to be going. Dr. Pepper shirt. Yeah! Season 2 break the record of the 8 times Season 1 had. I feel like I've had it the majority of the time so far. The majority of all 7 streams. 8 streams this will be. This is item number 4. I think I've had it on for at least half of them. We'll see. Maybe not. I will just wash it after every stream. I'll wash it on stream. I'll rip it right off. Tear it. Flash. As I'm known to do. And wash it off on stream. This song's so good. What was my favorite joke from Season 1? That's really tough. I'll give it top 5. Just because I kind of have to. Because there's no way to pick just one joke out of all of that. One of them is definitely the dance to the song where I just speed it up and do the dry bones noises from Mario Bros. That was a good one. Ketamine Ape was probably one of my favorite editing bits ever, but it was not Season 1, so I don't know if it counts. Maybe the eggnog from the, I think it was the troop leader's mask. I have the paint water that looks like eggnog, and I make it like a really silly Christmas bit. Even though I'm pretty sure I uploaded that like in June or something like that. That's 2. Looks like a leaf. It does. It is real leaf colors. Yes, the mailman bit. I didn't put nearly as much effort into that one as I did other ones. I don't know if it was Garo mask or it was one of them, but when I catch the tube of Culk with my leg and have like a evil eye flash or something. Oh, and another one too. This was I think it was like the Tony Hawk bit I did where I have like a paintbrush do like a weird flip. I make it do I give it like a score, have it flash on screen, do the sound effect, and have the trick be called the 87 Springtrap. It's great. And nobody noticed it. This song's great. How's everybody else doing? I'm doing great. I had a job interview yesterday, and it went super good. It went like actually so good, probably the best it could have gone. So that was great. I scared Ryan and the other friends in the call, Dev and Megan, by I was vague about how the interview went until I got into a call with him, and I popped the cork off my my little champagne bottle. It wasn't really champagne. And celebrated with them. It was great. Yeah! It was fantastic. I'm very, very happy. And I'm glad they told me on Friday so I don't have to sit on not knowing over the weekend. Yeah, I'll be working out at a military base, which is cool. I don't know how much of it I can say, but I have to get a bunch of clearances to work with government files, since it'll be IT work working with their computers. So I have to get a bunch of things checked. I'm gonna get fingerprinted. They're gonna get all my fingerprints. They'll know exactly who I am, based on my fingerprint. You're great and ready for dinner? Dinner. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. What are you having for dinner, Ryan? Tell me in excessive detail. Oh, not really a bit, but the sound effects game. That was, I think that was the Captain's Hat video, yes. That was fun. I should do another one of those at some point. I just need to find more samples. My nose is getting a little stuffed, which is odd, because I thought I took like a nose spray earlier that was supposed to reduce it. But maybe some of the dust I was working with clogged it up again, or caused a reaction. Leaf. Grilled steak seasoned with garlic, salt, and pepper, and mozzarella stick on the side with Dr. Pepper. Nice. Love to hear it. Dr. Pepper, way to go. Cruel irony, the nasal spray made my nose more stuffed. Yes, I know. Is this almost done yet? It's doing like the last layers now. It'll be finished in like 5 minutes here. Okay. Let's quickly do the rim of this thing. Speaking of sound effects, I remember watching a video a few years back that said the cry for the Electivire from Pokemon was a sample of an electric guitar. Cool! I don't know anything about Pokemon. That's not true. I don't know anything about Electivire. I have been not up to date with Pokemon since Black and White. So I don't know any of those newer names, but that's cool. Had soda for the first time in a while yesterday, had Dr. Pepper. Nice. What'd you think? Was it worth having soda again? Very good. Nice. Love to hear it. I should see if I can get God Items sponsored by Dr. Pepper. No, it's not gonna happen. Electivire is the Gen 4 evolution of Electabuzz from Gen 1. Cool. I know, it's weird that I never got into Pokemon. Well, it's more so Sky and Toby, my siblings, who got into it more than I did. I only played Black and White because it was, I think, one my sister got, and she stopped playing it, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I already finished Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, let's play another DS game. And it was that one. I don't even think I really finished it. I finished, like, the main story with Team Plasma and all that. And, that was all. I unlocked all the rest of the Pokemon, or, like, being able to find them in the wild after that. And I stopped playing, I just lost interest. That being said, I've never been a huge fan of grinding RPGs, which is kind of what Pokemon is a lot about, unfortunately. And if people like that, that's awesome, but it's just not for me, you know? Almost done fixing something and adding new sprites. Sick! What is it? I forget, Jaden, I forget. Is this RPG Maker game? Is this based on LCA? Is this based on your little web series, or is this like a separate thing you're just doing for fun? That's already looking really good for color. I thought I had like a deep foresty green that would have worked great for the stem, but I don't, so I'll just mix it with blue. I'll just kind of light brush the green over everything here, including the stem. Music a bit quiet? Yeah, that makes sense actually. Let me bring it up a bit. Thank you. I need to have a set number I bring it to in OBS, because I always kind of I always raise it up from quiet when I start the stream, and I never know when that is supposed to be. Great looking. Thank you. I'm liking it. I love the shape. I love how the shape turned out, and adding the color on top will just be the last thing. Trying to get a form of Pokemon that has a 1% chance to spawn and slowly going insane. That was my sister for a while too. She was always trying to get shiny versions of this specific thing with specific stats. And it's just like, why? That doesn't seem fun. But if it's fun, if you're having fun with it, by all means, keep going. It's just, I can't get into it on my end. RPG is a game that was an unfinished game made by LCA. Okay, so it is LCA based. It's based on LCA. Sweet! Mario Galaxy 2's soundtrack is also really good. I think Mario Galaxy 1's soundtrack has it beat by just a bit, because a couple other songs like Boy Bass and all that. But it's got some really good ones too. What are the games I'm gonna do randomizers on? Good question. I'm the most familiar with Zelda, so that's kind of the easy decision. I'll probably do Wind Waker at some point. Maybe Twilight Princess. I don't know how good the randomizer is for Twilight Princess. Even if it's like functional, it doesn't really work the same since the world is so structured differently. Every item... Twilight Princess is structured differently because everywhere in the world is kind of expecting previous items, so you can't really progress There's one for MM. There's one for Majora's Mask. I should play that one too. Which would make sense. Excuse me. Although Majora's Mask isn't as like difficult as Ocarina of Times. Maybe getting some checks takes a bit more work, but your items are much less keys to progression. Like really, the biggest things are your arrows and some kind of bomb. Like whether it's blast mask, whether it is bomb shoes, powder kegs, or bombs themselves. Or even just Goron Punch, sometimes. There's less importance on the items, and more so, like, the checks to get side quests done for, like, the one thing you need. Which, I mean, is still enjoyable. I'll probably do one at some point. Maybe when, the PC port of Majora's Mask comes out, kind of, because, the guys behind the Ocarina of Time PC port have recently have like Majora's Mask launchable, I think. I don't know how far it's gotten compared to Ship of Arcadian, but it's progressing. It's progressing and it's underway, and they have it launching now, which is great. Is it possible to get Fierce Deity first chest? Yes. Yes, it is, actually. There's no real restriction on it, because the only restriction for bosses is if you can get the keys to them. Because none of the bosses actually need any specific forms. You can kill Twin Mold with arrows. If you have arrows, you can do anything. You can kill Gjord, you can kill Twin Mold, you can kill Goat, you can kill Adalwa. It's all arrows. That's kind of why it's a little sadder to not have something cool. Or something, you know what I mean. You get what I mean. It is fun staying in a straitjacket. I getcha. I getcha, I getcha. Like a permanent hug. From yourself. And who loves you more than yourself? If SM64 rendered 96 and Oot had rendered 98, would MM have rendered Y2K? I don't know! Probably. Though I doubt they do it because, well, maybe they would. I'd have to see. I would love to see some kind of, like, texture pack for Majora's Mask that adds in, or maybe not a texture pack, but like a reshade that adds in, like, the really harsh shadows. The harsh shadows from the artwork, because I love Majora's Mask's promotional lighting. Very cool style. Sounded like a college-level question. Probably. Have I heard of Jack Stauber? No. Who's Jack Stauber? This brush is kind of falling apart as I use it. Oh, my nose. I'm gonna quickly... Not ambient occlusion. It wouldn't be ambient occlusion. It'd be like very harsh shadows on faces. Like, yeah. Very harsh. Like, they have a... Like, half of them is basically covered in shadow with a slight highlight on the side. In most of the promotional artwork. I would love to see, like, a shader pack that does that. It'd be cool. I'm gonna quickly also mute the microphone and blow my nose, because this is killing me. Oh, let's not unplug my headphones, Rylan. Where's my mute button? There we go. Do I mean cell shaded? I don't know if it'd be quite cell shaded. Maybe that'd be a part of it, but I don't know. I don't really know how cell shading is defined properly. All I think of is Wind Waker when I think of cell shading. Maybe that's what it is officially, but I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. If you look at any of Majora's Mask's original official renders, everything has like a very harsh shadow on it. Very dark lighting with like basically backlights on them almost. It's very cool the way it's done. I would love to see something that makes that happen in game. This is one of the best songs in the game. Dun, 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 dun. Inspired by Hellboy, really? Interesting, I didn't know that. The harsh shadows were comic inspired. Cool. Are you sure? Are you sure? Green. It's getting there. Already, like, the natural lighting on it, or like the natural shadows on this make it look like it's a darker color. Where'd the music go? There it is. Interview with one of the artists. Sick! Okay, is this almost done? Is my printer almost done? What's it at now? It is at 97%. Okay, it'll be almost done. And I'll be able to isolate the audio out of it just fine. I'm not worried. I am not worried at all. I can't wait to be editing this and have it just be completely unusable and beyond salvage. But no, because I have my tracks isolated, which is really helpful, I can very easily take the entire track and throw a filter over it that isolates everything but my voice, which is really all you really need. Maybe aside from a couple printing sounds, or not printing, but painting sounds, brush strokes. What am I printing? I'm printing a 3D replica of a revolver. It's like an articulated one that I can assemble and have it like flick the barrel out, spin it, fun stuff. Maybe I'll show off pictures in the Discord server when it's finished, when it's all assembled and everything. It's a filament. It's an FDM printer. I have an Anycubic Cobra. And it is kind of a piece of junk, honestly. I mean, it's gotten a couple of cool prints out. The majority of stuff on this shelf here behind me were 3D printed. At least like all this stuff, the Phi, Ben, 2 Armos, and the Wolflink and the statues. Those are all 3D printed. But it was a lot of trial and error because the printer is just not great. Printer is not fantastic. You know what's stupid? And this is a huge thing. One of the biggest great things about that printer is that it has auto bed leveling. So you don't have to worry about getting it completely perfectly leveled. The thing will scan the printer bed and detect if it's uneven, and it'll just automatically compensate for it by going up and down in like microscopic levels if it has to. For some reason that is unbeknownst to me, when it starts to print, it takes the nozzle, it homes it back to its position on the side, basically so it knows where it is. For some reason, engaging in the action to home the nozzle back to position 0 so it can start from 0 and actually know where it is, it disables it. So it can go through a whole scan and like detect everything, and then it just turns it off. It throws that information out the window. It doesn't use it. You have to go into the settings yourself and manually force it back on with every 3D print file. And it astounds me that is a thing. So, with some of my new job money, might be looking at getting a new 3D printer. Maybe like one from Bamboo Labs, because those ones look really good. And are generally affordable. Yes. Anyways, that was my Anycubic Cobra rant. So sorry. I'm gonna be covered in green paint today like I got sneezed on. Really want to have a replica of Zelda's Secret Stone from Tears of the Kingdom? Okay. Hopefully, not 3D printed, but oh, like a resin mold, like actual see-through resin. I can see that happening. I'm sure someone on Etsy makes that. Look into it. Phone, this better be important. It's not. Woohoo! That got green paint all over my hand for no reason. I'm becoming the Hulk. Rah! Think it'd be cool to make it yourself? I don't know where you'd think that making things yourself is fun or interesting, because it's not. No, it's go for it by all means. Yeah, the best way to do that would probably be to 3D print out the model, make a like rubber mold for using resin, and then just pour it into it. Cast it with resin. Maybe at some point, I would love to try doing like metal work or like forging. It'd be cool to make steel molds and stuff. It'd probably be a lot harder and a lot more expensive than something simple like 3D printing in comparison. What's one item from Wind Waker that I'd love to use in real life? The boomerang. Assuming it functions the exact same, the boomerang would be insane. Stun enemies, loot stuff off of them. All from the safety of a distance. Although the Deku Leaf would also be pretty cool. Being able to gust wind and also fly. Or hover, I guess. Although, truth be told, I guess if you can use the magic of the Wind Waker itself, that would also be cool. You could summon tornadoes, change the direction of the wind, you can change night to day. You can also control people if they're willing. I think. What are the laws of the command melody? Do they have to be like willing to let you control what they're doing, or do you just kind of force your way into their brain? Regardless, it seems cool. Maybe I should have put a nail in this one so I could actually hold it at the back here without getting green paint on myself. I'm already covered in green paint, it's too late. If I have a lot of work money, which let's plan for all the things I'm gonna buy when I have this job here. That's never been a backfire or a bad idea. I would love to actually get a new lens for the camera. Not because this one isn't good, because I would love to get one that has the depth. One that gives the background here a much stronger blur than it has while keeping me in focus. The incredible baby man. I command people with my command melody baton to carry me places because I don't feel like walking. Okay, that's mostly green. I'm gonna use a thinner brush now and get some more detail, or get the smaller cracks filled in a little better. Hey Brooke, welcome to stream. How's your day been? Painting the leaf. This green color is a great base. But on top of it I'm going to do more shades of green and a bit of white for the stems, because the tips of the stems have like a darker color to them. I mean like the Hulk. Oh yeah. The Hulk baby man. Because I'm turning all green from this paint. You heading to Joe's tonight, Brooke? Do 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 do. Very wobbly. I can't wait to see, just like years down the line, assuming I'm still doing got item, just like the absolute garbage state this shirt will be in. It'll be like covered in tears and in paint and in stains. It'll be great. Kind of like my wood board. I wish I could have that on the wall somewhere, but I just don't. Too sleepy? I see. Can't hear the athletic theme from Mario World while thinking of the Witch Doctor. Yep, that's fair. Siva Gunner is got an influence for sure. Oh, I love this song. Thank you, Rick. I love how it's looking so far. The green is just like the right color for it, right color for the base, and all the rest will be a little more. What are we at so far? How long have I been streaming? 37 minutes. Maybe half an hour altogether, including the part that was not the getting ready screen. What's my favorite song from Mario Galaxy 2? That's a good question. I really like the Wood Plank Galaxy one. The one with the violin that already played. Like, that one's good. This one's also really nice, though. Very peaceful. I'm getting, like, green paint into my fingernails. Like, under them, and it's feeling icky. Icky and sticky. And that's no good. Oh, I'm peeling paint away by accident. I'm getting impatient here. Gotta paint softer. Gentle. Gentle, you goofy fool. I don't know if it counts as a Mario Galaxy 2 song, but because it's from Mario 64, but I like their rendition of the slide theme. The Hell Valley Sky Trees, yes, of course. Many a creepypasta. These creepy crawlies are staring down at me from the Hell Valley sky. Leaf. Breezing fan! I don't think that was now, that was a while ago. But thank you, if you're here. My hand's blocking the camera. Ooh. That was cool. I always forget that I have those enabled. But it doesn't help that there's Richard Wood, which is an unfortunate name. I'm sorry. There you go, this song. But yeah, I don't know why I keep those notifications active. Because as cool as they are, they just kind of like, they're at such a strong delay, and then suddenly they all happen at once here, which is cool, but they're not in chat. I don't think those three are in chat at all. So I can't really properly thank them. I mean, I'll say thank you anyways, but they're not there. Evan Haugland! Thank you, Evan Haugland! I don't know if you're in chat, because I haven't seen you subscribe before, but I appreciate it. Thank you! Welcome to stream, if you are here. If not, welcome anyways. Yeah, this is a pain. It's really cool, but I just don't think it's working right, because it's not supposed to do that. Suddenly they just all collect and then... Just in time. These are people from like months ago now. Yeah. I might just have to turn that off, unfortunately, which is really sad. Unless it's done. Maybe it's done. I'll leave it now then. Okay. That's a good starting base green. Green base. I'll have to do a little bit more of other shades, but that's a great start, and I'm going to now do the stem, which is a much darker green. I'll be mixing a bit of darker blue into it to try and give it a more foresty color, if I can here. We're going to see if it works. Though I'm not bursting with confidence that it will. We will see. Blech. That was a lot of green. And some peacock blue. Liquid Luigi. I think that's working. I might need to add much more blue. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to add much more blue than that. What's my favorite Mario game of all time? Mario Galaxy is hard to beat. I love Mario Galaxy. Odyssey is probably second favorite. At least from like the main line. I do also like the Mario and Luigi series a lot and like Bowser's Inside Story. That's a good one. That's a good one indeed. There we go, that's the green we wanted. Dim, 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 dim. Snowman! Oh, I think I had a dream that it snowed last night and it threw me off very heavily. Which is weird, because it actually did snow earlier this week. And then immediately melt like a day later. But I think I dreamt that it did again. It was throwing me off. It might actually still be too bright. Let's start with it, and then I'll bring it down darker if I have to. Very nice. Printer, are you almost done? What are you at? 96%? Is that what that says? Or is that 98? I gotta just wheel over and check real quick. Bye-bye! Whoa! Ah! It is at 98%. It's like, it's doing the last layers of everything here. And then I'll be able to turn it off. Let's not bash my knee this time. There we go. Isn't Liquid Luigi just Gooigi? Mr. Smarty Pants over here. Banned. No one is allowed to be smarter than me here. I'm not insecure. What are you talking about? I'm not. Oh, I guess talking about my job interview again. This is cool, and this was very much a confidence booster. Because what happened first last week I had my interview with who's going to be my boss in town here, or like close to town here, and that went great. And then the next step of the interview was to actually get in a meeting with the CEOs of the company, which was really cool. There were two of them, and I don't know if it was a secretary or another person, but there were three of them. And I was a little nervous about the interview because I actually whiffed a couple tech questions that I probably should have known, or definitely should have known. So I was a little nervous, but immediately after the interview, apparently, they got back to my boss, who's going to be my boss, and they wanted to hire me at their building, like a city over. And my boss is like, nope, no, he's mine, you can't have him. Which was, like, wow! What a thing to be told. That, like, you wanted, the CEOs of the company wanted you working for them, like, closer than, like, the branch where you are. Isn't that, like, that was a confidence booster, for sure. Wow. It was cool. Yes, I'm printing a revolver. I'm printing a model of a revolver. I gotta be careful about how I say that. I'm not 3D printing a weapon. I'm printing a model, an articulated model replica of one. I'll show you the pieces when it's finished, I think. I don't know if I can or not without getting in trouble. Should I risk it? I'll show it in Discord when it's assembled. That's what I'll do. Because I don't know if I should have a video of me. Here's this thing I printed. Here's a weapon that I, like, 3D printed. Because that'll get me in trouble. But yeah, that was cool. That was super cool of them to say and to... Yeah, I'm glad that it worked, and that's very promising in a business like that, to have that, be told that they want you there. And they might even, because it's government work, I have to get some clearances first, and those can take a couple months at the longest. They offered to have me work remotely for them, in the meantime, in a different position, just so that I don't go wandering off to other jobs. Because apparently they want to have me, which is really nice of them. I talked about Zelda and Overwatch with them in the meeting too, which is just insane, and I did not expect that to happen during the interview. But they also play Overwatch, or they did. So it was really cool to have that ground. They'd asked me what I do in my free time. I said that I like to play games, and they asked me about my favorite series, which I talked about Zelda briefly. And then they asked if I played any first-person shooters, and so I said, yeah, I play some Overwatch 2 with my friends, and they were like, yep, I remember that game. I remember sitting in some lobbies waiting like an hour to get into a game when the servers were bad, which is like, wow, they really did play the game, because that was exactly what it was like back then. Crazy. So that was awesome. That was great. That was insanely cool. This is not dark enough, but it's a start. It might also be mixing with the brighter colors. I gotta add more blue. More blue. Dr. Pepper shirt. Yes, Megan! Thank you! It's looking great. It's coming along. The green base looks really good. Now I just gotta get the stems colored differently, and then I'll do the pattern on the inside of the leaves. The leaf skin. I don't know if that... Does it have a name? A proper name? The skin of the leaf? The flesh of the leaf? That might have been too much blue. We're gonna see here. That is a dark foresty green. How was your day, Megan? Thanks for dropping by stream. How were classes? Oh no, it's Saturday. Would you have classes on Saturday? I don't know how college works. Go. Just gonna slab that glob on there. Oh, that was a big mess. Idiot. Failure. That's okay, I'll paint over it. No classes on Saturday. Okay, I was right. Glad to hear that it's been good. Fantastic. Great. My printer is almost done, so it'll stop making background noise. Because I'm sure it probably is a lot more audible than I'd like it to be. It is like just finishing up here. I'm also getting a lot of paint on myself because I'm not very careful. But that's okay. That's how you know it's a craft, is that if I'm looking like the Hulk by the end of it. Successful paint. That color is really mixing it. Like, it's not looking nearly as dark when it's painted on there. It might just be mixing with the paint that's actually still wet on there, which probably is my fault. I should go to other stems of this place that are less, other stems on this thing that aren't as wet. Gotta peel off all the extra bristles that are falling off my brush. How visible is that on camera? That's looking good. I might need to look at getting a different webcam up here, because the colors are kind of hard to work with. It's nice that it's big and wide, but at the same time, I don't think I need wide as much, now that I have more room to stream. It might be worth it instead to get something that's like much better color, like something that's HDR capable. I don't know. We'll see. Getting a job will definitely have an impact on streams, hopefully. Hopefully for the better and not for the worse, but truth be told, if I have to give up God Item to like do work, I will, unfortunately. That's just realistic. Is that I'd rather be able to pay bills than to make a leaf full time. But the job hours actually leave me a lot of free time during the day, so maybe I could still stream some days when I'm done work. Because it's like early start, early end in a workday there. We start at 7:30 a.m. and go to 4 p.m. Which is, by my standards, is like basically midnight. That's working. You can't really even actually see what colors I've painted so far. Oh yeah, you can. You can sort of see. Let's not rush this, Ryland. Patience and precision. I am known for neither. Oops. I'm getting paint on my arms. Eventually it'll be on the shirt. This will be a green Dr. Pepper shirt at some point, which is really cool. It'll be like Coke Life or whatever they called it. The green can of Coke that sucked. That just actually tasted so bad. Coming along. It's coming along. So what next? What needs to happen with this thing exactly? I need to get these stems colored. I need to get the pattern done on the inside of the thing. It's very faint, but it's there. I also have to do a slight outline, and I gotta do the tips of each of the stems. They have like a white color to them, or like a yellowish white color. That'll do. That's my best impression of Lubba. That's the sounds he makes. Fat purple star man. Spin the leaf, spin the leaf. Oh. I can't hit those notes with my falsetto trumpet. Does the red and purple light make it harder to mix colors? Sometimes, yes. I do have a pretty strong, just like straight white light right ahead here, which lights up for the most part. It's a little trickier trying to like look at the colors on screen and see it, because this shade kind of mixes. This looks like it's now purple when it's not. It's a kind of all dependent on where I position it on the table here. Like if I put it here, it's definitely harder to tell where, like what the colors are naturally. But this way works. Generally so, at least. Gonna quickly do a brim around each of the stems on the green here, since that's what it looks like. At least that's the plan. Don't want to overdo it necessarily, but I also want to make sure they're visible and apparent. Oh, that was very strong. That was very globby. That's working. For the most part, I'm not sure how good that camera is at picking up the differences between my, like, the last time I flipped it over to show it and this last time here. Interesting how different Galaxy 2 is from the first one. Yeah, I think that's because if I had this right, Miyamoto had a much stronger hand in the sequel than the previous one. And he wanted to make it a lot more linear in terms of, like, how the game's levels are structured or how the courses are available, I believe. Which kind of sucked, because I really liked the aesthetic and the style of Mario Galaxy 1, and like the observatory and the different rooms you could go to, like the kitchen or the fountain or the garden, you know, all those ones. It was a cool idea. Globby paint. Globby paint finger. Okay, this has been taking a long time, considering it's at like a 99%. It's been at 99% for the last little while. I think it's like on its last couple of layers here for real this time. This is not the same. They have muted trumpets squealing in the background. The flute makes me think of Little Big Planet. There we go. I added a slight brim around each of the stems on the leaf skin. Now I gotta do a little border with the darker color as well. Gotta bake in that, like, not decay, but that, like, cartoonish shade to it. This will be a pretty straightforward video to edit too, because I think it's been a combined. It hasn't been like an hour yet, and I'm already more than halfway done on this thing. And the first one was like just under 2 hours too. There won't be a ton of footage to sift through. Should be pretty straightforward. I gotta think of a way to make the Dremel bit speed through the Dremel bit without just making it fast. So I gotta do something funny. I could do Gmod Ragdoll again. I did that a couple times, or did I? I'd prefer to not have to keep doing that, as funny as that bit may be. I want to make it unique. Every time. Next item, I think is going to be the boomerang, which makes sense. That's the item you get in the temple you get this with. After that, I guess might be the hero's bow. Because after the hero's bow, you get the skull hammer, and I think I need a bit more time to prep for skull hammer than just like a month, if I'm even able to still make them by the time we get to there. I'm not sure. But skull hammer's gonna be cool and big, and I'm gonna need to get more materials for it. I need to get like a bunch more foam and a long PVC pipe. That'll be what I use to make the thing up. Or make the handle. Oh, the print finished. Okay, good. I can shut off my printer now. Let me just get this last little bit of dark green on the sides here. Maybe use the Infinite Stairs song from SM64. I don't entirely see how that works in my head, but maybe it will. I'm gonna quickly shut off my printer now and we can stop have it making noise.
All done. Off you go. Where's the power switch? There it is. I could probably show this off. Like, it's in pieces right now. Ow, this is actually hot still. I didn't think the plate would be hot. It's only like 60 degrees. I will not grab all of the fancy parts, but I'll grab the starting pieces here. Let's
Let's not wreck my headphone cable. Let's also get my headphones back on so I can hear the sick music. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, let's not make it green. Idiot. Ryland. Pop these off the platform real quick. That is satisfying. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh. Let's quickly do like a very rough assembly. I need my knife. Where's my knife? My hands are too green for this. There's my knife. I guess that's probably a good chance to let this thing dry actually while I do something else for a second here. It's a good size. Good size for a grip. Let me clarify, just so that video scanning can be sure. This is a replica. This has no capability of firing. It's just to articulate a couple pieces. It's more mechanical than anything else. It is not a real weapon. It will not be treated as such. It will be used with caution. And as a fidget while I'm home and with no one else. Just gotta pry this off and not cut my fingers open. The bottom side of this didn't print so good. Maybe I just have to print another one of these. This is definitely a rough looking shape. But that's fine. This will be like the backside of the thing, I'm pretty sure. And there we go. Almost done here. That's dangerous. Claw grip it like a chef. I just need to wedge it there so I can pry it. I'm a goof. Why isn't this coming off? Okay, that's good enough. This is now covered in green stuff. I'll just have to wash it off. So it fits around like that. That's a really comfortable feel. That's very ergonomic. Just wedge this into here. Slot it in there real good, real quick. I'll pry a couple pieces at least. I don't want to break this thing. It took long enough to get it actually print properly. Is this dry enough yet? No. Oh, I love this song. This song's great. It's got like a slight brim to it. Just gotta like kind of nick it off real quick. Almost there. Relaxing gun assembly stream. I can rotate the microphone again. Get it facing my face again. Crisp! There we go. Come on, just peel away. Just peel away. Fingernails. I need fingernails for this, but I cut them all off. Gotta use my box cutter. Or my utility knife. I'm not very precise when it comes to this stuff, which is funny. That's why the printer is more precise for me. Just get in there. Make sure that doesn't make too much noise. Just need a hammer now. Come here, hammer. Ugh. Precision. There. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now this obviously has none of the mechanical parts needed to make this actually work, or like to actually be articulated. Oh, this is supposed to be. I have to cut a piece out here. Oh, I hate working with supports. 3D print supports are never functional the way you need them to be. You can't really pry them without breaking the rest of the model either. Just an East Side Mario for dinner, because I'm playing Mario music. It is funny. Very funny. Laugh and cry and bleed. Do I have more tools for this? Do I have pliers? I need pliers. I need needle nose pliers. There they are. Whoop. Ah. There we go. I'll just break the supports off. That's what I'll do. Dun, dun. There we go. Progress. Almost. There. I think. Is this also support? Oh, it is so hard to tell. This is support. Had bow tie pasta with meatballs. Cool. I don't know what that is. Garlic bread. You did not make me hungry, don't worry, I just ate. But thank you. Thank you for your concern. That was not the right notes at all. I'm probably just wasting time now because this is like more than dry. I'm getting 3D print bits on it. Let's not do that, Ryland. Idiot. Fool. Fool failure. Just gotta pry this off. Nice and easy. Yeah, I may be getting green all over it, but it's cool. Come on, needle nose. Just pry and crush. There we go. It's a good sound. You'll love to hear it. Bowser. Come on. It's like a little last bit of support there. I gotta grab real quick. just want to assemble the barrel on stream. There we go. Now we just gotta slot this in here. There's a bolt that goes through it. It's a pretty good size too. Like this will fall apart if I turn it the wrong way here. But like this is a pretty good sized model, and this spins pretty freely, at least so far. Cool. I'll show off the finished thing when it's actually assembled, but this is already a great start. I will leave it at that though. I will not show off any more of it because that might get me in trouble. Even just showing what I just showed there will probably actually get me in a bit of hot water. Oh well. Can't be helped. Yes, it can. Excuse me. I've still got some drink left. I should finish drinking. Let's check out this junk. Which area in the Mario universe would you love to visit if it were real? You'd love to visit Isle Delfino. That'd be a good one. The Comet Observatory would be like a beautiful place to be, assuming you can breathe and everything, given that it's in space. Delicious. Back to it. Let's paint the backside of this, or the border around this now. Yahoo! Yahoo! I got big star. Alex the Lion. Whoa. Evil. Imposing Mario music to scheme to. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do music for my streams, like the background music. Because I think this works, like playing just a full game soundtrack. It's functioned so far. It would be nice to have more than, like, be locked to just one game soundtrack at a time. At the same time, though, it's just so much more of a hassle to set up. DK Isle, DK Country would be nice to visit if Donkey Kong didn't attack you, yeah. Very true. Donkey Kong's known for his random attacks on civilians. It's tragic. Nobody's been able to stop him, though, because he's the King Kong of Mario. My green fingers. The leaf. Once this is done, once this border is done, I will look at maybe brushing up on the skin a little more because I think it's a little iffy. Oh, that's slimy. That's slimy. There we go. That's dry enough. I'll get the border on here, then I'll do the tips of each of the stems. I'll paint that on there and get those colors looking good. Then I will look at refining the green in the middle of the leaf. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, this thing. Dev! Welcome to stream! Thanks for dropping by. Here's how the leaf looks so far. It's coming along. I'm gonna get the tips done, and then I'm gonna do a bit of the pattern on the inside here. How's your day been? Thank you! I love how the leaf's turning out. It's coming along. I was just showing off something I 3D printed. It's a model of a weapon. It's not a functional weapon, and it never will be. But it's cool. It's also gonna be green now, because I'm gonna grab it with green hands. I have more pieces that need to be assembled first. But this is what I've got so far. And I think it looks cool. It's gonna look sick when it's finished, and it's gonna be articulate so I can actually spin the barrel and stuff. Isn't that cool? Am I gonna get in trouble for showing it? No. Actually, maybe. We'll see. If my YouTube channel is erased for that, I'll adapt. I'll make a new one. That, or I'll take it as a sign to give up on streaming. It'd be tragic, but it also is just the... It's not so bad. It gave me more time to play games. How was your day, Dev? More time with Windows. Exactly. Exactly. Glad to hear that. Been okay. Sometimes you just can't ask for better than that. How's it going? It's going! Whoop. It's going, it's going. The color's looking good. I gotta do a bit more refinement here and there. YouTube is like the Iron Giant, how he feels about guns, toy or not. Very true. I'm gonna get in trouble, and probably get shut down for that. Oh well. More time for weenus then. Bum, 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 bum. It's going. Yippee! More time for lethal company. I kind of gotta like blend the outlines into the main skin of the leaf a little more here. Play my favorite game? I don't know. I don't even know what my favorite game is anymore. No, it isn't reading my messages. Yeah. Deal with it. Oh, in every English version of Mario Galaxy, the fountain is called the bathroom. Thanks. Really glad that I had to go back and look at that. Really appreciate it, Michael. I'm not reading your messages. He really has to see this. Everyone, he has to see. He has to know. He needs to know right now that the English version of Mario Galaxy calls the fountain the bathroom. Why do you care? I'm being dramatic. I'm souping it up for no reason, but there's... You don't gotta worry so much. It's not the end of the world if I don't know a fact about Mario. Want to raise my blood pressure after... Oh, that's what you're asking me, if I want to play my favorite game, Overwatch 2. Yes. Absolutely. I should be done here in the next, every 9... Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, sorry. That forgives it all. Thanks, Michael. Yes, absolutely. Let's play some Overwatch after this. One day I'd like to stream Overwatch, but I would have to really prepare myself not to, like, break out into rants and swearing excessively during stream. Because I will. I'll have to, like, really prepare myself for that. I don't use fountain as a bathroom. Only if I'm in public and I can't buy anything else. Might drop a little chocolate child in the fountain if I have to. Post-game therapy before stream. Yes. Remember, the game is inconsequential. Do not lose your temper and say slurs, Dev. No slurs. No slurs and no fentanyl, Dev. No slurs, no fentanyl. I know it's gonna be a hard stream for you, but no I'm rolling away. I'm rolling away again. Ugh. Roly-poly. The fountain/bathroom is supposed to be a Japanese bathhouse or something. That's great. Why are you so hung up on this? How dare you be passionate about something? Okay. Let's redo the green on this pattern here. With a fine brush. Fine brush. Are you fine? No, you're rock solid. That's no good. What you do? There we go. Finishing your thought. I see. I've already used like half this green tube in this leaf alone, which is great. There we go, yeah, the green needed a second coat. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Precisely what I wanted. That's looking nice. Do I know if I can do a Kermit voice since I'm working with so much green paint? I can try, but I'm also not going to.
Green. My favorite.
That doesn't work. I need to like something he says. What's something Kermit says?
My wife, Miss Piggy. My beautiful children. My beautiful Muppet children. The breeding between a frog and a pig has created the worst creature imaginable. Worst. Kermit! Your kids are ugly! Waka waka!
I'm gonna end stream here in a second, and by stream I mean maybe my life. We'll see.
My children are an abomination. I should have smothered you in your crib. I couldn't reach you though. My arms are too short. And your head is too big.
Oh, I messed up the brim! I messed up the brim! I messed up the brim, hang on. I can fix it. Just a second here. There we go. Back. I'm very glad that I decided to go over the green again, because it was the right call to do. It was the right call. It makes this leaf look much healthier, with less yellow on it. It'd be actually kind of cool if this leaf gradually like lost its color and turned like brown as it ran out of magic. Kind of like the fall leaf. It could go from like fresh green for the first third of being magic to like a yellowish orange to the middle third, and then to like a crispy brown, crunchy brown as it reaches the end. That'd be a nice thing. That's looking nice. That's looking real nice. Yes.
Green leaf.
Like a pig and a frog, and there's a species called that, a pig frog. Interesting. I mean, there's bullfrogs. Is that surprising? There's another farm animal. Are you that shocked, idiot? I'm sorry, that's very rude. Not true. You're not an idiot. You're a very smart individual. I'm sure. I'm glad these paintbrushes taste good. I could have said, "Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog" here, but I didn't.
No, it's not a cookie. Ugh.
Welcome to Ryland's stream. Get out. Almost done. That's a looking pretty good to me. Yeah. Now, all I gotta do is I'll do the stems here since I gotta wait for the other parts to dry. Then I'll do the internal pattern, and then I will throw a lot of shine on the skin of the leaf. Because it's a leaf. It's like covered in dew or something, I don't know. That's what I'll do. Now let's pour us some skin color. I don't know if this is skin color or not. This is... close enough. Actually, maybe we could do with a little yellow there too. Are these not the same thing? Warm white, warm beige. Ooh. Ooh. A little bit of yellow. If I have any left. This is Luscious Lemon. Is there any left? I don't think there is. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing in here. Bye-bye. Do I have yellow? I do. It's just a little far away. Oh, I knocked it over. Here we go. Tiny, tiny little dollop of yellow to mix into the white there. The white to make the slightly yellow white that I need for the tips of these things. This should do. Just light dip. There. Okay. Here we go. Let's paint these tips. Not a very big channel, but I feel like I need more recognition for my awesome crafts. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I don't know. View count's never really been that important to me. It's more so about just getting people who like what I do, or like the stuff I'm working on. I'd rather have like a small audience of people who actually like are involved or appreciate and respect what I do, rather than just a bunch of numbers, you know? That's probably the worst way I could have phrased that, but yeah, I think you get what I mean. Excuse me, my nose is getting a little itchy. Dun, 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 dun. The tips. I kind of like the slight bend the leaf has. Just a little bit. Has like a weird... Looks like natural in a way, almost. Like the leaf is separated from the tree, but it still has some life in it. Yeah. Yeah. Zidane! Zidane Blast! Is that recent? I can never tell. It is! Thanks, Zidane! Thanks for dropping by. I don't know if you're here, but welcome to stream. Welcome to me. It's a stupid way to phrase that. Thanks for subscribing, by the way, though. I'm not sure if you're in stream to do that, or if we're watching another video. Regardless, thanks. I'm glad that the thing's kind of catching up a little bit. Just had a thought. How would the hero's charm from Wind Waker work in real life? He is here! Welcome to stream, Zidane. How was your day? Thanks for dropping by. Am I getting your name right? Is it Zidane? I'll figure it out at some point. Maybe it's Zadine. I don't think it's Zadine. I'm pretty sure it's Zidane. Wait. When hero's charm work in real life? They'd be a pair of glasses to let you see... Also, that would be a fun one to make. Maybe I can make the hero's charm. That would be... that's what I haven't considered. I can make it after I make the mirror shield, maybe. No, I've got no idea. It wouldn't work. It's magic. It's magic. Although, to be fair, by the time you get the hero's charm, there's really no reason to use it, other than for the sake of using it, because you already know how strong most of the enemies are. Dun, 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 dun. If I may ask, Zidane, if you're still here, just by chance, how'd you find stream? Or the channel? Was it through one of the links I posted, or was it just a YouTube recommendation, or... If I may ask, just so I can continue to pursue growing my channel in the best possible ways, and not at all out of curiosity. It's just curiosity. You mean, how would the health-based thing work out? I don't know! I don't know how to translate a game item with health bars. How does health bars work in general in real life? How would a health bar in anything work? This person is this much alive. Like, does it consider age? Is it strictly based on injuries? It's confusing me. I'm afraid. I'm glad they made this galaxy. It was fun. Throwback galaxy. Throw it back galaxy. Coloring the tips really did just kind of almost finish this thing. Need more friends with dads who think sleeves are cool. That's true. I only have one dad. I need to get more dad friends. Or more friends with dads. Ryan, Dev, Megan, bring your dads to stream who like leaves. Only if they like leaves, though. Check out this leaf Rylan made. Maybe. Dun, 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 dun. A little far. That's looking pretty good. Might be a little strong. Maybe I'll adjust them a bit. But I think it's working. I need to add a bit more of like dark green mix into there. Each of the stems kind of have like a like dark green rim around the white tips, which I could probably work with and pull off. I'll just need to wait for them to dry a little bit. In the meantime, let's do a darker slightly darker color with the inside. Let's make this pattern work. This should be a thin enough brush, so let's make it happen. Just gotta trace along basically the lines I dremeled in already. That should make it work. Tippy tappy. How do I sneeze? Excuse me. Ugh. Which Zelda companion would be most helpful IRL? That's a good question. Navi has a lot of insight into things that she probably shouldn't. Thank you, by the way. Gesundheit me. The flesh of the leaf is laminate. Is that what it's called? That's what it's called? The laminate of a leaf? Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Lamina. Lamina. Interesting. Cool. I didn't know it had a specific name. I thought it was just like the leaf part. Oh yeah. Zelda companion would be the most helpful. Navi has a lot of insight. Tattle not so much. She'd kind of just be annoying. The boat is a boat. Like King of Reliance is a boat. He doesn't have like much magic outside of that. Oh yeah, the music in Galaxy 2 is awesome. And then Midna would be helpful. She can teleport you herself. Like it's but they also need to have like a bunch of portals open up. Like she can't really warp you aside from maybe I guess maybe a kilometer or so. Considering cause she can open dungeon portals. So I guess would that count? Then Fi I guess would be the next option. I guess you can also include, I guess, Celia or Ciela with the Spirit Tracks, not Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass, Fairy, and then Zelda, Phantom Zelda, Spirit Tracks. Neither of which seem like they'd be particularly helpful either. And then Fi would be like the last one. Which, I mean, do you get the sword with it? I mean, maybe. Fi has potential to be really helpful, but at the same time she needs to learn a lot about the enemies, or like you need to face enemies or obstacles a lot before she can give you anything meaningful. So I guess Midna would probably be the most helpful because of the teleporting. Like, am I missing anybody? I guess Eslo, the hat from Minish Cap. Do you want a hat that hates you and yells at you all the time? Sure. If you're into that, then he'd be helpful, but aside from that, not really. Okay, back to Leaf. What would your pick be, Michael? If you had to pick one of the companions for their usefulness, who would you pick? Don't even have one, just want to know what I'd pick. It's a tough pick. Midna just seems like she'd be the most useful because she's the only one I think out of all of them that can outright teleport you. I think I can't recall a time where any of the other ones would teleport you. At least by their own power. I don't know. That'd be helpful. Leaf. That's... Okay, starting here. I'm almost done. Almost done here. Maybe another 20 minutes or so. Curl that, and then up. Up. Bring this up here. Had to pick when you want Midna. I get that. Yeah, the teleporting seems helpful. I don't think that she can outright transform you into a wolf, because that needs like that shadow crystal thingy. That I don't think she has. No idea. This goes to this tip here. I think that's the leaf. I think that's the pattern. Like, I think I've got it here. Does that work? That's looking pretty good. Now I just gotta do like the darker brim around each of these edges of the stems here. I've gotta go even darker on these. Because the stems themselves are already pretty dark. But they have like a way darker green on them for the right around the tips of the thing. I realize I can't really show off what I'm talking about necessarily. Because I don't have the screen, the second little screen that I had with my masks. Which maybe I should bring that back. Potentially. I do not remember this song from Mario Galaxy. But it's cool. I'm just gonna use the last remaining bit of this to quickly retract some of this this yellow that I overdid it with in a couple spots. When I started compiling Season 1 of Got Item into like a mega cut, I did not expect it to be 4 hours in length. I thought it would maybe be 2 hours altogether. But I suppose that like the math averages out. That's a good looking Deku Leaf. Just kind of stepping back and realizing that now. It turned out great. Sweet. Not done yet though, I still got a couple more things to do. Couple more things to do. Nothing serious, this shouldn't take me very long. Go. This is a scary song. Gotta add a darker rim to each of these here. It's green! Welcome to stream, Helena. How have you been? Thanks for dropping by. Glad to have you back. How was your day? We're just about finished up with the coloring. Then I'm gonna add a lot of shine to the what was it called again? Lamina of the leaf, the green skin part of the inside. Once it's dried, I'm just now adding a slight dark border to each of the stems between the bright colors, the bright yellowish, whitish tips, and the thing. Imagine how scared your family and neighbors would be if you just walked down the street in your wolf form. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, I think. Upvote if you agree. This music is so intense for Mario. Don't you upvote me, Ryan. Banned from chat, no longer a mod. My leaf. Oh. My beautiful leaf. What else needs doing again? Oh yeah, I can add a little bit of a brighter shine to these slightly. That's beige. I want to use warm white. And we're gonna use a very thin, very small brush for this. Your YouTube Rylan just Karma. Just Rylan Karma. I mixed up the words. You didn't hear that though. Hand on your manly chest, want to bury my face in your breast, Luigi. You're so freaking sexy, and you've got me in a trance. So Bowser doesn't stand a chance. Go save the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My brain's shutting down. I'm almost done. Just taking a break. Oh wow! I didn't realize that somebody commented this. Sorry, Fierce Data Link. Watched your season 1 supercut. Planning on doing all the items in Wind Waker? No, and thank you very much. I'm sorry I didn't greet you coming by. Really appreciate it. I'm not gonna do every item from Wind Waker. I skipped the grappling hook because it's very straightforward. It's just a claw and a rope. I might not do the Master Sword, we'll see. I didn't do the Hero's Sword either. Next one will be the Boomerang, then it'll be Hero's Bow, Skull Hammer, Mirror Shield, and Hook Shot. I think. Oh, and I'm taking a break from beating the god out of Majora to watch the stream? Well, I appreciate it. But don't let that mischievous scamp off the hook for too long. You go beat him up real good. Man's threatening a whole world, a whole terminal. So based. Yes. Thanks for dropping by though. How's your day been? Really appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad you liked the Got Item Season 1 Supercut. That was a lot of fun to put together. I did not expect it to be a 4-hour video. I thought it'd be maybe an hour or two. But I guess, yeah, it did line up mathematically. Yes, fuel up on Chateau Romani. That's the way to go. Never run out of those sword beams. I mean, you slice through them before you're anywhere near out of magic. So... Maybe it's not a huge concern. I'm like flicking paint at myself by accident. If I may ask, Fierce Deity Link, if I may ask, how'd you find stream? Was it through one of the Discords I sent it the link to, or just a recommendation? Regardless, I appreciate it. Finals coming up. Love for Zelda and procrastination have led to different priorities. I get that. I do get that indeed. Well, good luck on your finals regardless. I'm sure you're gonna do great. I think I'm ready to call that for color. YouTube recommendation. Well, thank you for clicking on it. I'm glad it seemed appealing enough to check out. I did want to make that thumbnail look pretty good. Because the ones for each individual episode were a little different. Careful, getting green paint on my hands might become Shrek? Like if I get it on my hands, I'll become Shrek? Are you sure? Because I Shrek time. Me Shrek. Yes. Uh-oh. Green. Might be too late. It is too late indeed. It's ogre. What an era of the internet that was. What an era. Shrek blush. Can Shrek blush? His skin's green. Watch this just never come off. I have become green, destroyer of worlds. Let's get it in my eyes just to be sure. Alright. Perfect. I have become one with the leaf. I've still got some paint left. I gotta use it all. Gotta go into the hair follicles. Never let that hair grow back pure. It'll be tainted. Green screen. I should green screen out my face and try putting something under it, but I don't think it's gonna work very well. Wow. Wonderful. I could have gone out for supper with family today, but I didn't for stream, and now I'm doing this, which is great. Haha, ha ha ha. Is this dry enough to put varnish on yet? Probably not. This actually is very refreshing. It's like cold. It's like a face mask. Yeah, this is probably one of the better choices I've made. Mix it in a little bit. Actually, let's add some more. Let's do some of the darker colors too. Just a little bit of the lower side here. Bowser. Almost forgot the goatee part. Yeah, there we go. Shiny. Jolly green giant, except for the giant part, or the jolly part, or even green. Showing this endeavor, went back to show her I painted myself green. I mean, yes, of course I'm more green, idiot. There's no end to the green in sight. The green will consume all. I cannot wait to have this not come off. Wow. Well, back to paint. Actually, it's not even paint at this point. We're gonna do varnish now. And that'll be that for the leaf. Because it's looking good so far. I just need to give some extra shine to that leaf skin. The lamina, is that what it's called? I also got a lot of finger paint, or finger... I'm gonna show up to my new job all green. You're so right. I have a fingernail that I cut too short, and I'm getting a lot of green paint into it, so that's nice. It's very pleasant. I will use... Half these brushes are like... cooked solid. You. No, you're rock solid too. Are you soft? You are soft. There we go. Varnish noise. Yum. Probably get itchy once it dries. No, I don't think so at all. I think it's going to be really peaceful the whole time. Well, let's just cover this thing in varnish. Ho ho ho! Ah, my fingernail. If I want to paint the leaf properly, I gotta be like the leaf. I must be leaf. Be leaf in myself. Good one, Ryland. Shut up. How much music do I have left? I haven't been paying attention to that. I've got about 10 minutes. Be leaf, be green. Yes, I've got 10 minutes to finish this before I gotta reloop the soundtrack. It's just covered in sap and dew. Leaf! Toby! Hello! How is hockey game at Del and Joe's? Is it started yet? I guess you guys are going at 7, right? Yeah, I'm green. I'm all green. I became one with the leaf. It's all done though. That is one good-looking Deku Leaf, though. I'm very happy with that. Sick. I've been taken by the green. I had an expired Shamrock Shake. Yes. Now that it's no longer March, they don't have it. Thanks, Megan. I think it looks sick. I'm happy to call this a leaf, and I'm running just out of music here, so that's great. You must believe in yourself. Thanks, guys. I love how this turned out. I think it looks sick, and I love how the shine is. Blow the wind. Yeah. I can do that. I'm gonna go glide away now. See ya! Whee! I'm gonna roll away. Oh! This is stupid. I'm green. I'm gonna go wash my face. Looks sick as HE double hockey sticks. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for showing restraint at my stream. My chair almost rolled back on me. You didn't hear fear in my voice. That wasn't fear, that was concern. Those are two different things. Okay, I'm gonna go wash this all off now. I gotta do my little outro spiel though, I guess. With the Deku Leaf out of the way, next we're going to be moving on to the Boomerang. That was way too fast, let's do it again. With the Deku Leaf out of the way, we're going to be moving on to the Boomerang. I keep messing it up. With the Deku Leaf out of the way, we're going to be moving on to the Boomerang next. I gotta really just think what I'm actually saying. With the Deku Leaf out of the way, next we're going to be moving on to making the Boomerang. There we go, that's what'll work. I think I got everything. Ugh. I love how the colors turned out. This looks great. The shape and colors are like perfect. I am very happy. I am also very green. Am I with music? Nope. Nice. This is a good song to end on. The last shine really just made it work. I'm very happy with the shape. It's very, very faithful to the shape of the item and the picture of it. And that is going to be all from me. One of my most accurate builds. Thank you! Thank you, that means a lot. Yeah, I'm very happy with how this looks. This'll be up in the background permanently as well, maybe. I should try to do a flip as a sign of accomplishment. I should cry streaks of blue paint. That'd be cool. I don't want to try a flip. I don't have room in here. It's a little cramped. I'd totally do it otherwise. Totally. It would... I don't want to break stuff, though. I've got some expensive equipment in here. It looks cooler than the in-game model. Thank you! It definitely is, that's kind of a thing with my builds, is I kind of accentuate some details a little more to make them bigger. Sometimes that's on purpose, sometimes it's not. Anyways, that's gonna be it for stream. Thank you guys all for dropping by. This was great. I look forward to seeing you guys all next with the Boomerang build. Next Saturday, hopefully. We will see. Regardless, I'm happy with how this looks. This looks sick. This looks so good. Oh, Rose, you got here just as I'm ending it. Sorry. But yeah, this is how it turned out. Also, I'm green. I saw Ben in the background. Heart stopped. He's a staple. After building him during the Camaro Mask stream, he's staying in the background for good. And I also have the little one. Yeah, he's hiding behind me. I got two with him. Come here, you little Ben. This is one of the first things I printed. I think the colors look pretty good too. It's a little tricky painting acrylic directly onto a 3D print. I should have probably sanded it first. But yeah, this is him. Little green boy. Let's see if I can get his... I think the face turned out really good because I had to paint that on. That's not like textured. I hand painted that. It's Yagi. But that's him. He's hiding in the back. I'm putting him back there now. Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be it for stream. Thank you guys all for dropping by. You guys all have a fantastic night. You're all very much appreciated the time you've given to watch my stuff. No matter how long or short it's been. The fact that you decided to come take a look means so much to me. I'm gonna go clean myself up and I'm gonna go get myself very angry at playing Overwatch. You guys have a great night. Thanks for dropping by. See ya!